Alright, what is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be making a one-man army build, or the best clone Kiriko build. Now the whole point of this build is going to be to enable you to do dive on your own. In Stadium, matchmaking can be very wonky. 1 minute you got people that know how to play Overwatch, the next they look like they've never even seen a video game a day in their damn life. So to fix that problem, I'm putting together a one-man army build. So first off, you can use either Fleetfoot or Clone Conjuration, but I think it's safer to start off with the clone. Then next up you can get Fleetfoot. Third, I recommend getting Spirit Veil. Now, the round 7th one is kind of just icing or the cherry on top of the cake, right? Now, there's 3 options I believe would be very useful, and the third one is probably going to surprise a lot of you. Now, first one, Kin Kunai. You can never go wrong with Kin Kunai in like all of Kiriko's builds, right? Now, next up, Tuzu. The reason why I say Tuzu is because you have one Suzu for initiating and one Suzu for disengaging on your dive with your clone. Now, the last one that could be very useful if used right is Crossing Guard. Now, the reason why I say that is because while you are invulnerable with your Spirit Veil, in those first 2 seconds of invulnerability, they'll be slowed down by 50%, allowing you to close the distance, which is a huge part of Kiriko's kunai, allowing you to land more consistent, effective headshots. So I think if you're a mechanical player, a very mechanical Kiriko player, Kin Kunai works in any build, right? Now, if you think you're prone to mistakes or misjudgments, or you just need leeway, Tuzu. Now, if you want to be a little bit more, if you want to have a little bit more of like a rush feel to your build, I recommend Crossing Guard. That way the enemies are slowed down and they can't get out and they have to take your damage. Generally though, I think Tuzu might be better. Now, what really makes the build a complete build? Items. Let's get into it. So the first item I would choose for this build, which you're probably not going to be able to access right away, of course, Talisman of Velocity. The reason why is because the attack speed and move speed is applied to you and your clone. So while you're solo diving, that's just much more damage and distraction and all that. Next up, Kitsune Kicks. The reason why I choose this one is because you get double jump and 10% move speed, meaning you can move faster around the opponent and to them. Also, double jump allows you to jump over your opponent or take angles you normally wouldn't be able to take on Kiriko, like certain like rollouts like on Genji or something. Okay, and this is one of the few versions of the complete build. Now, let me run through and explain the rest of the items here. The Armaments. Now, the reason why I chose this one is because it's cheap, but you get plus 10% attack speed. You don't necessarily need the kunai bounce off surface thing. Honestly, that's almost useless in my opinion. But hey, we'll see how that ability even gets, or item gets used in the future. Now, next up, Booster Jets. You get 20 plus attack speed, and you also gain 10% movement speed, which of course you need to close the distance once again. Last but not least, this one's really cheap and has high value. As you can see, 10% attack speed for only 3.7k. Plus more movement speed, closing that distance. Now, Tuzu here works very well with the velocity, of course, because you can do that twice. The 25 attack speed and move speed. And now I'm going to show you how to actually use this build. So first off, you're going to want to use your TP, and your enemy, of course. And then, yeah, you see your dude doing the thing. Now, with around, I think, 25% weapon power, clone should be able to 3 or 4 tap most people and most squishies. But once you add in your own damage, of course, it's gonna stack. Like for example, let's go ahead and use that TP again. You see that it's almost instant because of our firing speed and collateral damage, and just combine and all that. After that, you know, you use your Tuzu and Talisman of Velocity. This is what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Super duper fast. And just so you can see just how fast the damage like accumulates, I'm gonna show you like on Hog, for example. Somebody with like 600 HP squishy, I don't know in practice range, I think it's 5 something, maybe 600, but yeah. TPN, boom, Suzu. Look at that. You don't even have to headshot, and that's how much damage you do with this clone. Attack speed is very good on clone actually, and in general for Kiriko, but I think for clone it adds so much because they can both heal and damage a lot faster. The APM is just higher, way higher. So if you're going to like dive somebody on the high ground or something, you know what I'm saying? TP, Suzu, double jump around them, you know what I'm saying? Distract them, make them break their neck, you know. While they're sitting here doing this, you're over here, you know, throwing kunais at rapid speeds. I think this build is going to be really fun, very useful if you struggle on the matchmaking side of things, which a lot of people do. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Stadium's matchmaking isn't the best right now, but it is new, and it's going to take some time for it to smooth itself out. But yeah, let me know in the comments what other builds you want me to try to cook up, or what builds you have that you want to see me use or work on for you. Other than that, that is about it. Shall see you.